Hi. So, I just wanted to make a video because I just got told publicly in a WeChat group that I was fired from interviewing because supposedly I missed 2 interviews Tuesday, which I'm not saying is impossible. Could have happened because we all make mistakes. However, I can say that I've been teaching online for over 2 years and I have never once no-showed for a class, an interview, or anything. I wouldn't do that because I work, because I need money, and I just wouldn't schedule something I wouldn't be available to work for. I think there was a platform issue because the interviews didn't show up in the Google Sheets, which sometimes they don't, so I always check the platform. They weren't there when I checked. Interviews have been booked in shorter periods of time than 12 hours many times for me, but typically I'm teaching there every day. So I see them and I just come anyway. It's no big deal. But lately I also haven't been teaching at Magic Years every day because of a lot of things I'm super frustrated with. So it's possible that they were put on there within 12 hours or something and I didn't see them. But either way, I didn't show up and for these interviews that were supposedly scheduled. And when I saw, like, they took $40 out of my check and the email says it's only supposed to be $10 per interview, not 20. And they told me I signed a contract about that, which I didn't. There's no contract for interviewing. And why would the email state that? And then they're taking double. But either way, that's fine too. I just had sent messages and I wanted to know what was going on because then all of a sudden all of my interview slots closed. I couldn't book anymore, but it's still showing up under the classes tab and on the portal. So I was ready to show up today just in case because I don't want to no-show because that's not like me. And then I messaged Frank to ask, what was going on, and instead of telling me personally that I was let go, he posted publicly in the group, which I am completely humiliated. I think I'm more upset about that than the fact that I even got let go from interviewing because it's just so unprofessional. Because everyone just thinks I just didn't show up, and that's not like me. Like I said, maybe I made a mistake, but even if I made a mistake, can't you check or look at my record and see that I've never ever missed work? So anyway, that's like a huge portion of my income that they took away today and humiliated me along with it. There's just so many things at Magic Years the past few months that have really raised red flags for me. But I wouldn't say anything, so I kind of took my presence off social media. And I guess it started because I really put my heart and soul into teaching, Like, I love what I do. Love it. I love the kids. I absolutely love this job. But I'm very happy at VIP Kid. I came to Magic Years because it was a new startup company, and I was very, very excited about the no repercussions for canceling, even though I've never canceled. But just, I do have 4 kids, and things could happen, or you could get sick or something. And I thought, well, this would be great, so I'll put some eggs in this basket, And then I really loved the company and things I really loved, like the potential for not supervisor. I'm sorry. I'm just super upset. This literally just happened. The potential for secondary positions. So since I started last April, I think I technically got hired in January or something, but I started teaching in April. And since I started, I've had 3 secondary positions, and none of them have worked out. The first one was voiceover recordings. They just all of a sudden stopped. Nobody told me I was done, but it wasn't just me. It was everybody else. They just quit doing them. So that money was just gone. When they ended supervision, they didn't give us any notice. They just ripped the rug under us, and a lot of us counted on that income, and they just took that away. And they were still saying until last week that they were revamping the system, which they're still having the social media people tell people on the Facebook page. It's not true, guys. They're not revamping the system. And then last week in the Facebook Live, Frank said, supervision is dead. Stop asking about it. Oh, well, you didn't even let the supervisors know that supervision was dead. He said that Gavin let us know, but he never did. In fact, they even reopened it a couple months ago. We had a meeting, we all did a couple classes, and they closed it again immediately. And that's the last we heard. So, if you're going to Magic Years for the potential of a secondary position, don't count on that. When the time changed, the other reason I was really super excited about Magic Years was the pay was so much higher, significantly higher. And since the time changed, right around that time, maybe a month or two before that, they changed the incentive for the extra dollar for the peak time slot. It was always called the peak time bonus, but it used to be you opened 60 slots during the duration of the month at all, and you got an extra dollar. Now it is, now it's 60 peak time slots. So since the time changed, I have to get my kids on the bus an hour a day, which is not Magic Year's fault, but I can't meet that quota. So I lost $2 an hour. So therefore, VIP Kid pays more again for me. And so I've been teaching more there because it's easier too. Like at Magic Years, I teach 4 or 5 classes. My voice is shot. It's gone. It's very hard. It takes a lot of energy to work at Magic Years. And that's good. I love that they want their teachers to be energetic, and I pour my heart out into those classes. But it used to be okay when I poured my heart out and I'd get a 1-star rating or something, or a 3-star rating, because it happens to everybody. It really does. So don't let it get you down too much. But it used to be, the supervisor team would then review your class and tell you it wasn't your fault. You did everything. You followed the bottom lines. You're a great teacher. Here's a couple of things you can improve on. Don't worry about the rating. Now they don't do that anymore. So even though the ratings affect your progression in the company, they affect your raises, they affect your status completely, but yet there's no way to overturn the bad ratings. So if little, Bao decides to leave you a 1-star rating with all the bad tags and it was completely unwarranted, it still counts against you, even though they're saying it doesn't, it does. So I don't know. There's so many things. I don't even know where to start, but I don't want to be bashing Magic Years because I think they're really trying. But some things like today really hurt because we're real people over here. I mean, come on, that was humiliating. Humiliating. And the communication is terrible. So I really get thrown off when I see posts by some very famous YouTubers, people from VIP Kid that came over to Magic Years that are saying that the communication is excellent and there's secondary positions and all. The communication's terrible, guys. It's terrible. Their Skype doesn't work. I've never heard of anybody's Skype ever not working. But either way, they have huge announcements when they change policies and things, which they do all the time because they're a new company and they're trying to make things better. They post it on Facebook. So if you miss the post, you're just SOL. They don't send emails. They don't have a newsletter. I mean, it's very rare for them to send an email. They might occasionally, but it's rare. Secondary positions are essentially gone. Good luck with that. I've had 3 all not worked out. Now this one, I could say maybe it is my fault, but there's still 2 other ones that gone. And I know a lot of information that's going on, things going on with the trainers too. And now since they started the fast track program, I personally think they're just trying to, how do I say it, up their bottom line. They're trying to make more money or whatever. They're eliminating all these positions slowly but surely. They don't want to pay people for secondary positions. The other thing is, I progressed fairly quickly in the company, and I've always been all about Magic Years. Love, So the highest ranking at Magic Years is Magic Men. master. And I've sent emails a few times about, how can I become a magic master? Not really. I mean, I kind of get like 100% bookings most of the time anyway, so it's more just to know that I'm doing my best. Um, and the last time I got a response back, I was told that I was actually in the top 3 for Magic Master for the past 3 or 4 months. Maybe longer than that, but that's what he said. And the reason I don't get it is because I'm not active enough on social media and I don't recruit enough. Well, I can tell you because of YouTube and videos I've made, and because of stuff I post in ESL groups to attempt to recruit, I probably was spending 6 hours a day on social media, but some of it maybe was private messaging or emailing to try to help Magic Gears, to recruit and to really back up the company. And that wasn't enough. So I sort of, before Christmas, I just stopped doing it because I'm not going to invest more unpaid time, take that away from my family, if it's not enough. I was seriously posting on everything. They really just want social media people, they want us all to work for free. I know that's part of Chinese culture. I accept that. But it's not for me. I can't invest more time unpaid when I could be working elsewhere making money. So I kind of gave up on the hope of being a magic master. And that's okay. I guess Christmas too, I can't tell you how many messages I got. Please open slots, on Christmas, on New Year's Day. We're private contractors. We're supposed to be able to choose when we open slots, not be hounded and held over your head that you're not, or whatever. Shouldn't I be allowed to spend time with my family? And then on Chinese New Year, they actually are closing down the entire company for a week. Nothing for us to earn money. But over Christmas, you couldn't even leave me alone. Christmas Day, New Year's Day. There was a situation about a month ago too, where, because they're really big on the social media thing, like I said, someone on one of the ESL groups on Facebook had posted, she was bashing Magic Gears really bad. And another teacher was trying to defend Magic Gears, who happens to be a friend of mine, and so I kind of backed her up and was saying, no, Magic Gears would never do that. Right? She was saying that Magic Gears, don't bother applying for Magic Gears if you have a traffic violation or something, because they'll just let you go or you won't get hired or whatever. And I knew that wasn't true because during an interview a while back, I had a recruit. It was when they first started the fast track program, and she was amazing. Sweetheart. And she was totally upfront and said, hey, when I turned 21, I got a DUI. Is that going to be a problem? I said, I don't know, but let me check for you. Well, the second we finished her interview, and as interviewers, we're not allowed to give people feedback right away. So, we, the interviewers, are not. Magic Gears has to do that. But right as soon as I got off the interview, someone Skyped me from headquarters and said, hey, we should fast track this girl. But what does she mean? They didn't really understand what the DUI was. So I explained it, and the girl said she'd check on it. And then she got right back with me within, 20 minutes or something, saying, it's okay. That doesn't affect her teaching, so no problem. We want to proceed with the fast track, so we're going to contact her. And they did. She got hired, and she's a phenomenal teacher. So when this girl posted that, and she kept going on ranting, so I defended Magic Gears, which I guess I shouldn't have said anything, and I posted on there, without using names or specifics, just that I know for a fact that's not true because I'm an interviewer and, this happened, whatever. Well, someone who's very big in headquarters, also not naming names, sent me a message immediately. He saw that. They watch everything on social media. Everything. This was not on a Magic Gears page. And he said to me, This should have never happened, so we fired that teacher and we fired the girl who told you it was okay. So then I felt like crap because I caused 2 people to get fired because I was trying to defend Magic Ears. And also, the girl who worked in headquarters shouldn't have been fired. She asked someone above her, so it should have been the person above her that got let go or reprimanded, not her. So I told this person who messaged me that I deleted it immediately off Facebook. I said, I'm very sorry, and I won't be saying anything about Magic Ears anymore. So I also quit posting on the ESL groups. So I guess they preferred that girl to go badmouth them all over. And I can't tell you how many times that they have publicly embarrassed people or said, this isn't true, this is what really happened and whatnot. And I always thought that was really terrible, but I thought those people must have actually done something different because there's no way Magic Ears would do that. I really gave them the benefit of the doubt. But here we are today. I've been with them a contract and a half, and they did it to me. So they do that. And I guess if any of you are still interested in working for Magic Ears, I'll be happy to help you through the process. I'll still get a little referral money if you make it past 40 classes, but that's a thing too. Like, they also changed the referral bonus. They used to push referrals, but back when I first started, you'd get $10 for a qualified referral immediately, and then if they taught 40 classes, then you would get the other $40 or $50, however it worked. I think if I look at my referral list, it's over 20 referrals. I can't tell you how many of those I watch. Their classes stop, their days go up, they quit before the 40 classes, so I never get paid. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to post this. If I do, it means that I left Magic Ears because I won't post this until I decide on that. I may give it a couple days to see what happens, but I guess I'm just more invested in Magic Ears because I actually met the staff when I was in Beijing and I felt like they were my friends. And I really put my heart into them, and I'm sorry that I wasn't teaching enough classes because that was another response I got, that I wasn't teaching enough regular classes. But it was Christmas time, and I'm essentially a single mom, and I need to do what I need to do to be able to provide Christmas for my kids. And so I was teaching more at VIP Kid because they pay twice a month. And they also pay more now for me. So I haven't been teaching as many classes as I used to, so I get that might be a thing. But man, if you're that hard up for teachers, wouldn't you rather have a teacher who's going to teach something, who's a good teacher, than nothing at all? Because if I do leave, I'll be contributing nothing at all. I don't know. I guess there's so many things. I'm just not going to get into it all. But I just wanted to make this while I was still feeling it, in case I do decide to post it, so you can see that I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. I'm not this good of an actress. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm extremely hurt. I've seen other Magic Ears videos of people who left and their situations and things that happen to them, and everyone handles it different. Some people are super shout out, I'm not gonna name names. If you guys watch their videos, you've probably seen them, but I've seen stuff happen to other people, and I always thought it was really funny that there were people that were really high up in the company that were well known, like that were interviewers and supervisors, and they've been around a while, senior teachers, magic masters even, and they leave, and then I've seen their videos, and I thought, no, there's got to be more to the story. They had to have done something. I've been completely honest with you guys about what happened. They said I missed interviews. I'm 99.9% sure that there had to be a platform issue. There's something that's missing there, because I have never no-showed. Ever. I wouldn't do that. And if I did, I would own up to it, and I would have sent them an apology immediately, something. I knew nothing about it until all of a sudden they just closed my slots, and then they announced that, like, what did I do? I haven't even said anything negative on Facebook or on social media whatsoever. because I know that's been the case with other teachers. Oops. I'm talking too long. My screensaver comes up. I don't think I've done anything. So I guess to Magic Ears, if I really legitimately did no show for the interviewers, then to the interviewees who I was not there for, I apologize from the bottom of my heart, and for not being responsible and whatever. If that was me, I'm not saying it wasn't, but I highly doubt it wasn't, because that's really just not me. And I've never no-showed for VIP Kid, for Cambly, for anybody. I am very careful about my schedule. But either way, this is what happened to me. And I guess like I said, I wanted to make this so I could put it out there. Real, even though it's kind of humiliating, but I am extremely humiliated right now. Because it's mind blown. I cannot believe that someone who is supposed to be professional in this big of a company would do something like that. And I am completely humiliated. So now at least, my side of it can be out, since he wanted to go post in a group to all these people how irresponsible I am that I just no-showed. Because there's more to the story, guys. At least, if you decide to do this to someone in the future, Magic Ears, be professional. Do it personally, so that someone can have a chance to digest it and figure it out, and maybe, work with them until, or before you go do it on a public group. But I think that's probably all I have for right now. You can comment, please like and subscribe. The good news is I haven't posted about, but I'm hired at Native. We'll see how that goes. I'm hired at Gogokid. I just haven't taught any classes there because I've been having, I need a tissue. They offered me $9.50, but then my contract said $9, so I haven't signed it yet. I'm still trying to explain to them. I love the language barrier. I sent them screenshots and stuff. They're having issues changing that, and if I was offered $9.50, I kind of want the $9.50, so I've been waiting. I haven't taught any classes there, and then I thought Chinese New Year is coming up, so if parents book there, then it would probably be wiser for me to wait till after that to start so that I can have a chance to make the $300 bonus. I still have Cambly. It's just, I just was really excited about having a secondary position at Magic Ears because it's daytime work for me. I already get up at the butt crack of dawn to work every day, and having daytime work was a complete godsend, but I don't have that anymore. But I guess the universe has other plans, and that's okay, and I'm gonna get off here and go meditate now so I can clear out my mind, because I really shouldn't be this emotional, but I am, because I was so invested. But there it is. That's what happened. And like I said, if I do end up posting this, it's because I've made the decision to leave Magic Ears. So you can comment. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, by the way, my hair looks like crap, but I did completely chop it the other day, as you can see. All right. Well, yeah. Good luck, Magic Ears. I hope that you work your kinks out, but you won't be working them out with Teacher Julie there.